The woman had only added a few extra ice cubes in her cup, but unexpectedly the cup suddenly cracked open, yet the woman didn't notice it at all. She walked over to her computer with the cup in hand. The drink dripped right through the crack onto the computer. It wasn't until then that she noticed something was terribly wrong. She leaned in carefully to take a closer look. Shards of debris suddenly flew out and cut her body. She struggled to get away from the scene, but death had no intention of letting her go. The spilled alcohol on the floor was ignited by a spark. The fire quickly spread and set the stove ablaze. The weakened woman tried to grab a towel to desperately save herself, but it was already too late because all of this had been fated long ago. In fact, she was supposed to die just a few days earlier, but a student's unexpected action had saved her life that day. The woman was taking her students on a graduation trip to Paris, but while checking in, John suddenly noticed that all other flights had been canceled. Only their flight was still scheduled to depart. Even more strangely, John saw that the departure time was 9:25, which happened to be his own birthday, September 25th, and with the word final showing on the airport screen, John began to feel increasingly uneasy at that moment. The airport music suddenly changed. Coincidentally, the artist of that song had died in a plane crash. These eerie coincidences made John feel anxious. The boarding time had finally arrived, so he had no choice but to get on the plane. Plane took off smoothly. John finally began to relax a little, but not long after the plane began to shake violently. The cabin lights flickered on and off, then the cabin suddenly caught fire. Everything was now completely out of control. John suddenly woke up, gasping. Luckily, everything that had just happened was only a dream, but when he saw the same classmate in front of him asking to change seats, he instantly realized it might not have been a dream, so John quickly moved to the swap seat. Sure enough, the tray table latch was broken, just like in the terrifying dream. After confirming his suspicion, John began to scream frantically, but no one believed him.